We're live again. It's Tuesday. We're here with James Rone today. How you doing, James?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Good. I'm good. You know, it's another summer day. It's good. Yeah. So we're here with Street Show. A little bit about Street Show before we get started. Street Show has been on the streets of downtown Minneapolis on Nicollet Mall and Hennepin Avenue since 3 years ago. 2017. I always want to say like 1997. I don't know why. It's just like this brain thing that happens every time I do announcements. So we've been actually on the streets for the past 3 years and paying performers to be out there. Mostly musicians, but performers of all stripes. And we this year we can't really be on the streets. We could, but we know that you're mostly working from home these days. Maybe you're in your office, maybe you're in your home office. So we have switched over to a virtual street show every Tuesday and Thursday from noon to 1. This is brought to you by Hennepin Theater Trust and the Warming House. And we are Minneapolis Downtown Improvement District. If you are tuning in live, great, thank you, welcome. These shows are also archived on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. So like us on Facebook, subscribe on the YouTube page, and you'll see what's coming up. I'm about to list a bunch more shows today. So you'll be the first to know if you subscribe on YouTube especially. We're doing something new in July and August. We understand that the world is in a crazy place, and we are donating to social justice organizations. And these organizations are of the artist's choice. So today, who are you donating to today, James?
We're donating to Culture Club, which is an organization that provides enriching arts experiences for young people who are experiencing homelessness.
It's fantastic. So we'll put a link in the comment section to Culture Club. Minneapolis DID is starting with the first $100 donation, and then in lieu of tips to the artist today, James has chosen to shift all that to donations to Culture Club. So anything that you feel like you can give today to Culture Club, that is fantastic. We are also making sure James gets paid for his talents too, because it's important to support the arts from many angles. Let's see, anything else I can add? I don't think so. I think I covered my bases. I think we're ready for music from you, James.
Sounds good.
You feeling ready?
Yeah, I am.
All right. So glad you're here. I'll pop in at the end of the show. And yeah, have fun.
Thanks. Thanks so much, Brianna. Thanks to Warming House. Thanks to Downtown Integration District. You can tell what kind of work I do. Thanks so much to Downtown Improvement District. I am really excited to do this today. I haven't had the opportunity to perform live through music in a little while. I did a couple of Instagram live shows at the beginning of lockdown, but I haven't done anything like that in a little while. And it is bizarre to know that I'm talking to people who are listening, and I cannot see them, I cannot hear them or anything like that. So I'm just going to imagine that the response to everything that I do is insanely positive, and that like after every song, there's like riotous applause, and like that people are just rise to their feet, and like it's like the early 90s. There are people with like record contracts that will, that are exciting for a year and then are incredibly exploitative. So and then I get to tour with bands that have numbers in the title, like the Budweiser King of Beers tour of the Upper Mississippi, things like that. I might be moving into extremely specific references now. That's something I do from time to time. Anyway, I'm James Rone. I'm going to play some songs for you. I'll talk some more after I do that. So here we go. This one's called Holiday. The cellar is open to the rats after it rains. My baby is asleep by the chair with the broken arm. Come visit, we'll pass around a bottle by the fire and wonder to the gods why good enough never comes to call. Maybe all the dogs out, can you hear them howl? There's a girl on the way. We'll call her Holiday. Holiday, holiday. That's all I'll ever say. There was water in the wall. Oh, oh, yesterday. I don't really care at all. Baby, sweet baby, Holiday. I'm heading out. I'll rummage through garages for a crib. There's gotta be more baby stuff. Nobody throws it out. It's frightening. The envelopes are piled up on the couch. Let's bury all the red ones. I won't let them bring me down. Baby, all the dogs out. Can you hear them howl? There's a girl on the way. We'll call her Holiday. Holiday, holiday. That's all I'll ever say. There was water in the wall. Oh, oh, it's yesterday. I don't really care at all. Baby, sweet baby, Holiday. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. This is unexpected. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's surprising to notice that all of a sudden in this huge Madison Square Garden crowd that like country folk music is all of a sudden the most popular form of music again. It's like the 70s all over again. Oh, my gosh. Lorne Michaels, what are you doing here? Yes, you're right. I do also do comedy. Aren't I a little old to join the cast of Saturday Night Live? Well, okay, if you insist, I will. That song was called Holiday. How do you transition from utter nonsense to providing a segue? I don't know. I have to figure that out. That song is called Holiday. It's from an album called All at Once, which came out back in 2016. And you can find it on Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube or any of the things. The artist is not James Rone. It is School for Girls because that's the name of my band. I'm not hearing anything through this right now, so I'm going to take it off so I look less space age. So you can find the School for Girls album All at Once. And you can hear that song again there. So this next song I'm going to play for you is called Light Up the Lodges. And it's not on a record yet. Hopefully it will someday be on a record. I will provide my own round of applause to anybody who can guess which woodland creatures this song is about. Let's light up the lodges. Let's sing till our voices crackle and burn. It's good to get the dirt off your fur. Let's cook up some dinner. Fill every room with sweetgrass and bergamot. Later on we'll drink some burgundy. Please no, don't go bringing me down. It's the evening and nothing's on fire. In the morning we got trouble to burn, but it's sundown. I'm weary and I want to dance. Light up the lodges, give me your hand. Outside we hear the sounds of Loring Park. Let's call up the neighbors. Don't like 'em, but we share the same leaky boat. Send the kids around me with a note. Danger on the horizon. Storm clouds are bunching up. I can't hear the radio. Turn it up and let's put on a show. Do-do-do-do-do. Please no, don't go bringing me down. It's the evening and nothing's on fire. In the morning we got trouble to burn, but it's sundown. I'm weary and I wanna dance. Light up the lodges, give me your hand. Give me your hand, baby. Oh, give me your hand. How many of you guessed Beaver? Did you guess Beaver? Because Beaver is the woodland creature that song is about. I wrote that song shortly after 2016, actually, when I've never been somebody who has been able to write songs that are about current affairs in a really direct way, in a way that a lot of my favorite musicians have been able to do. I've always had to write more allegorically. It's just more my style. And so that is a series of songs. It's from a series of songs that are about a group of animals that are sort of under some kind of unnamed threat. And one of the things that I was reflecting on is the fact that a lot of times areas of the world that have been under the kind of tumult that we are only sort of like in the mainstream acknowledging in the United States right now, for prolonged periods of time, oftentimes their primary mood of music is celebratory, which is surprising. But places like Brazil, Argentina, the Congo, like the music that we know from those places is oftentimes party music. And so I thought, what does it mean to celebrate, to party, to congregate during times of duress and difficulty? And that's what that song is about. This next song is a pretty new song. I wrote it this year. Yeah, here we go. I should also acknowledge the fact that, like, for some of these newer songs, I'm reading lyrics and chords off of an iPad, which is sometimes scrolling faster or slower than I want it to. So if there are just like odd pauses in the music where it's like, why is the accompaniment stopping there? You'll be able to see me operating the machinery. Why am I showing you all of these things? I should just let you imagine it's all intentional. Anyway. Late in the evening, before the sun went down, your father's cressida and a mermaid gown. You're easy to talk to, you said. I thought she's got no idea about the devil hiding in me. No one was sleeping that night in our hometown. The play that had won the game had been disallowed. I picked up and drove all night. I slept in a parking lot just to save you from the devil hiding in me. I see his silhouette, I feel his breath. I hold on to the words you once said. Early November, your brother nearly drowned. Fell into the river, undertow pulled him down. And after we both dried off, you said this to me: it's not your devils that make you, it's who you're trying to be. It's not your devils that make you, it's who you're trying to be. Thank you. It's so strange to say thank you after a song when you can't hear anybody clapping. Let's see. This next song I'm going to sing for you is also a newer song. It's not on a record yet, but it may be on my next solo record. Yeah, I'm not going to give you too much context for it. It's called Are We Rebel Young? And I wrote this, I don't know, I want to say November of last year, maybe a little earlier. I can't really remember anymore. I think I'll tune a little bit just to spare you some of the cringing. Some of you out there might have a good ear for things like tuning, and just me saying it's folk music and authentic is not enough to make it sound less difficult. I'll talk a little bit about Culture Club. Culture Club, the organization that this performance is benefiting, as I mentioned before, is a nonprofit that is designed to provide enriching arts experiences for young people who are experiencing homelessness. I'll start out by talking just about like the significance of arts experiences for me as a young person. When I was in middle school and high school, I got connected with my community theater in Springfield, Missouri, which provided me with not just a way to get involved with an art form that I love, but also a community of other kids who were passionate about performing and who wanted to get to know that part of themselves better and get to know other people in that way better. And it just completely opened up my experience as a kid. I felt more myself. And the experience of homelessness is not something that changes that about kids. They are still looking for connection. They're still looking for ways to express themselves. And the things that they have to express, the things they have to say are things that we should be hearing. So Culture Club, as an organization, I applaud for providing those kinds of opportunities. I actually had an experience with Culture Club a few years ago, which I'll talk about later. This is a song that's about kids, about teenagers. So. In the dead of night, we can see all is blue. Paranoia lurks thick and sour in the air. Oblivious wind pushes clouds from the yellow moon. I can see faces of friends in another light. Sing us a song like we sung when we started this. Are we only runaways, or are we rebel young? Are we rebel young? Are we rebels? Ooh. M is losing blood through the shirt that he wrapped around his leg. J has lost her nerve. She is pleading. She is crying. Oblivious wind pushes clouds from the yellow moon. I can see faces of friends in another light. Sing us a song like we sung when we started this. Are we only runaways, or are we rebel young? Are we rebel young? Are we rebels? Hold your shoulders still. Just because you're scared don't make you wrong. Oh no. Just because you're scared don't make you wrong. No. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. In the black of night, we can see all is blue, lying side by side. We are sure we are new. Oblivious wind pushes clouds from the yellow moon. I could see faces of friends in another light. Sing us a song like we sung when we started this. Are we only runaways, or are we rebel young? Are we rebel young? Are we rebels? Are we rebel young? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thanks for listening. The experience that I got to have with Culture Club was back when I was working with a free youth theater program for Twin Cities teenagers, and we decided that we wanted to reach out to Culture Club because we knew that they were also serving young people in the Twin Cities who were interested in getting involved in theater and music and all sorts of things like that. And my background is largely in improv, so I brought some of the students who were part of the Harbor Theater program, some of the performing artists, to come to Culture Club, and we would co-lead a workshop with the students who were there. And the students at Culture Club had been working with some improvisers whose background was therapeutic in nature. So not performance improv, but like improv that was designed to help you sort of work through things intellectually, mentally, emotionally. And so they were out there. Like there are certain things in improv that I oftentimes will sort of guide my students to avoid improvising about if they're new to improv. The students at Culture Club improvised about all things. And we would start to improvise, like we do an improv game like you might see on Whose Line Is It Anyway? And they would quickly like crash through the borders of that activity into some sort of like open-ended exploration of like some like super experimental narrative format. It was incredible. And we left, and Roger and Relly, who were with me that day, who were the performing artists who were in Harbor at that time, were like, their minds were blown. They were like, oh my God, those guys are amazing. And it changed the way we did improv after that, which was really cool. This song will be on the next School for Girls album when that day comes. It's called I Wonder. I ride by your window on my yellow bike. I stole the sunflowers you said that you like. I gave you that record I'd been searching for. You said that you'd never heard that song before. I wonder if you wonder how our lives could be sweeter together right now. I know that you said that you couldn't be sure. I love you and I won't pretend anymore. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can't send the letters I wrote since you're gone. Embarrassed of all of the pictures I've drawn. Oh, where did they send you after Mother's Day? I can't get your likeness since you went away. I wonder if you wonder how our lives could be sweeter together right now. Your family's shambling, locked in a war. I love you and I won't pretend anymore. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wonder if you wonder how our lives could be sweeter together right now. Oh, relapse in rehab or in Baltimore. I love you and I won't pretend anymore. Ooh, 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 ooh. The next song I'm going to play for you is one that's from my solo album, which just came out in January of this year. It's called Quiet as Fists. And you can find that record on all of the places where music can be found nowadays. The only place that you can't find it is in a record store. It's a funny thing. Like, I remember when I was a kid, when I was the age of the people in the song I just sung, I would spend so much time in record stores, in CD stores. Like, I would go to CD Warehouse, and I would go to Warehouse Music and Blockbuster Music. So this was the 90s. And there were some local record stores that I would go to, not very many. In Springfield, mostly it was a chain and stuff like that. But I knew it, like, I converted all currency into CDs. So it was like, if something cost $30, that was 2 CDs. You know, if something cost $45, 3 CDs. So I learned how to count in 15s. I was base 15 is what I'm saying when I was in my teens, because I was always thinking about like how much more money I needed before I could go buy another CD. And now, like, the music that I do buy records, but I feel like I do that mainly because I have so much sentimental attachment to like buying, like, a physical object that when you put it in a machine, it creates sound, even though, I mean, I'm not one of those people who can tell the difference between a vinyl record and an MP3 that's played on a decent speaker. So I don't know. But yeah, it costs so much money to manufacture those things. And of course, like, there's the environmental impact of making CDs and records as well. And so I don't need to do that. You know, like, most of the people who want to find my music can find it like on their phone or something. So if you have a phone which was made with terrible environmental impacts, including mine, then you can find my music. So, okay, here we go. This song is called Yearling. Yearling, I wonder, you paddle and mimic and play in the shallows in Riparian. How long, how long? Yearling, bring your sister, tell your brother it's time to come in. It's the morning, we should gather close. How long, how long? Baby, don't you worry, your family's here. just a little further down the stream. Yearling, it ain't dark yet. Keep your kindred close to you. Yearling in the fever, we hid though we done nothing wrong. We've been engineers for so long, so long. Yearling, huddle close now. It is warm and they can't find us here. This is Christmas. This is Idalada. Hold strong, hold strong. Baby, don't you worry, your family's here. Just a little further down the stream. Yearling, it ain't dark yet. Keep your kindred close to you. Yearling, it ain't dark yet. Keep your kindred close to you. Ooh. Thank you. I got muddled on the words there in the second verse because it's a weird thing. Like, you know, when you're doing the eyes closed, super lost in the music thing, and then you open your eyes, what you're accustomed to seeing is like the people who are listening to you playing, or in my case, like often just like the rest of my room. It's a very weird thing to open your eyes and then just see you like looking back at yourself. So that's what happened there. I was just thrown off by my charisma and good looks. I just no. So the next song I'm going to play for you is one that will also be on the next School for Girls record whenever that one comes around. It's called The Names of Trees. It's in a fancy tuning, my friends. This, you can't just play on your guitar that you bring home from the guitar store. You have to retune it. That's kind of the level I'm at, just to give you a sense. So the other guitar is over there. Hang on. I'm still here. Don't go away. Some of you might notice my unintentional French tuck because my shirt is becoming untucked from my pants. These are the things that you notice when you are watching yourself. All right. This is called The Names of Trees. I don't know what they're called. I'm imagining being someone who knows the names of trees. I could be that man wearing a uniform and taking home my pay. Any life is open to me now, I know. And I wonder where you are and if you know. All I know is from books and the television you left on all day and all night. Is it possible I can outrun my own great heart? Any life is better than the one I know. And the sky we share above is how I know. Ooh, yeah. left for us? Is there anything is there anything left for us? Is there anything is there anything left for us? Is there anything is there anything left for us? Is there anything Thank you very much. I'm realizing how many songs I write about people who are having sort of like a tough time in their teenage years. You would maybe make some assumptions about my teenage years based upon that, but those assumptions would be wrong. It was pretty good. This next song is a brand new one. I don't think I've played it for anybody yet, outside of probably Beth, who is my girlfriend, spends a lot of time in the apartment. My apartment is mainly empty right now because I'm in the process of moving into a new apartment. So the acoustics are just amazing in here right now. It's just, it's open with lots of cardboard boxes. So that if you're looking to recreate the sound in your own recordings, those are the conditions I'd recommend. This song is yeah, like I said, it's brand new. I don't know. That's all I'm giving you. I'm going to stay very cryptic and elliptical. Is that what I mean? I don't know. Like a bike. Yeah, elliptical like a bike. Heavenly by the sea, make a sand castle, baby. What a fine way to be. Sunburned arms, water wings, ain't it strange? I don't recognize anything, and I'd love to be, yeah, I'd love to be. Ain't it fine to be back home? Hypnotized, fireflies, oh, the night air is thrumming the low summer skies. Blistered tongue, stupid fun, I was drunk on American candy and gum, but I'd love to be, yeah, I'd love to be. Ain't it fine to be back home? And I'd love to be back home. Ain't it fine to be back home? Ain't it fine to be back home? There you go. Brand new song. Oh yeah, here's another new one. I just decided I would, in this set list, put myself like in an extremely vulnerable position, 2 songs in a row. Brand new song, other brand new song. So here we go. Let's get it. This one is actually not melancholy and mournful, so it's a nice break. thought I was playing another song, but it's there now. I've got it. See, it's raw. It's fresh. In the back room of the corner store your family ran was the closest we could get to being alone. And I felt like a marauder when I sped my bike through crowded markets on my way to you. Hey, there it is. And the men in open collars, narrow shoulders hanging round. I will skirt their turgid bodies, I am Mercury. All the bail bonds and burner phones are blurry to me now. I have a destiny, I do. Baby, I'm coming, I am flying through the streets. Oh, the endings of my nerves are a death-defying fleet. I'm the fastest man on earth, I can outrun anything. All the agents of distress will surrender when I sing. Will surrender when I sing. I'm an idiot, I'm a willful self-deceiver, I'm a co-conspirator in my undoing. All the sad-eyed gambling victims of my ridicule have surely fallen for somebody. Baby, I'm coming, I'm flying through the streets. Oh, the endings of my nerves are a death-defying fleet. I'm the fastest man on earth, I can outrun anything. All the agents of distress will surrender when I sing. Will surrender when I sing. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Will surrender when I sing. Will surrender when I sing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Well, that's out of the way. The first time of performing that song for other people is now done. So the next time is just going to be victorious. That song's called The Fastest Man on Earth. This one I have performed a couple of times. Yeah, this is called My Sister Said to Me. I think I'll capo this one. We'll do this one a little higher. No, I feel like we can just be a hair more in tune than that. So in my promotion for this show on Facebook, I promised that I would be eating a bologna sandwich because this is my lunch hour from work. But I thought ahead, just like all professionals do, and I already have my bologna sandwich. It's already done. It is in the process of being digested as we speak. So any like oomph of energy that you detect in my performance from this point moving forward, you can credit to the bologna sandwich and the protein and carbohydrates that it supplied me with. Ordinarily, I might have like leftovers or something like that from like a wonderful meal that I prepared the previous evening, but it's bologna sandwiches. It's moving week. It's all like stuff that I can prepare very quickly. Anyway, I hope you like the song. Here it is. On the way back home, my sister said to me, the bridge it cannot hold. There has to be another way around. In the winter time, my sister said to me, I'm going back to the city. There's something that I left there years ago. In the middle of the longest summer we had ever known, chicken-legged without shoes, my sister walked beside me slow. We were goldfish in the ocean, worried sick. Oh, my sister, this abyss, our new home, welcome home. You were brave, like a baby. I was stuck like a stick in the sand, in the sand. Just the other night, my sister said to me, it's warmer than I remember. I wish I had someone to share it with. In the middle of the longest summer I will ever know, honest always without guile, my sister walked beside me slow. We were old fish in the ocean, worried sick. Oh, my sister, this abyss, my new home. Make me laugh like a baby for a while. I was safe, I was sound, I was safe, I was sound. Speaking of long summers, this is a hot one, and I've turned off my air conditioning and my fan so y'all can hear a little better. And it is HOTT right now in my apartment. 2 T's in hot. Too hot. Call the fire brigade. There's no need. It's Loring Park. The fire brigade goes by every 2 minutes. Like, they will come by in the middle of this next song. So that's how hot it is, though, in Loring Park. That's who Bruno Mars wrote that song about, is all of us Loring Park residents, is how hot we are. So hot. The fire brigade has to come by all the time. Does he doesn't say fire brigade, does he? Call the fire brigade. I can't really picture him saying that. Who does he say? Fireman? Very gender specific, Bruno. Very gender specific. All right, this song will also be on this fabled School for Girls album. It's called Foolish. Crash parties and end them on a sour note. It's our specialty. Are you sad because you're jealous of how we live? My mama don't care where I am. Crash pads and sleeping bags. We got style, we got savoir-faire. Turn on the charm. We got your granny round our rings. We wear so many rings and it's foolish how we rock their world. Arm in arm with you, I ain't fighting. I don't break a sweat. I am Oscar Wilde with some raisinets that I lifted. You are Morrissey, possibly if it suits you. Crash cards and paper cash. We got debt, we got curb appeal. Another Trump is all we need to get back on track. We're gonna need a new pair of shoes. Crash lemons for pain pills. We're a train wreck, but we're looking good. We got the blues and reds, and Sarah still has that flask. We never have to ask, and it's foolish how we rock their world. I'm in arm with you, I ain't fighting. I don't take a sweat. I am Oscar Wilde with some raisinets that I lifted. You are Morrissey, possibly if it suits you. We'll get it put together. Only lost a day or two, and it don't mean a thing. No, it don't mean a thing. Don't mean a thing. A la da 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 da, and it's foolish how we rock their world. I'm in arm with you, I ain't fighting. I don't break a sweat. I am Oscar Wilde with some raisinets that I lifted. You are Morrissey, possibly if it suits you. Morrissey, possibly if that suits you. Morrissey, possibly if it suits you. Morrissey, possibly if it suits you. Oh, Yuli chimed in at the end. That's my cat. He wanted to sing an extra part, and then he's sad that it's over. Actually, what actually happens is that he waits for loud songs to be done before he complains to me about something. So it's considerate of him. He's like, he's in his groove right now. I'll let him finish up. Okay, so it's 12:53 right now. By my calculations, I have time for a couple more. So let's see, which couple will they be? I think what I'll do is, I think I'm going to do Holy, and then a new one called Judy Blithely. Oh boy. That tuning is just too authentic, way too authentic. I think we can be a little less authentic. Yeah, that's it. So that tuning I think is less authentic than completely out of tune, but not so in tune that it's completely corporate and sold out. So here you go. This is Holy. Oh, Hosanna, there's an opening in the clouds. You ask for a cigarette. You're so near me, all my molecules arranged in crystalline images, and I don't have a cigarette. You have never been to church in your life. If you had, you'd know that this is a feeling you're supposed to have. And I know that it's wrong. see your breath from here. Your coat isn't warm enough. This isn't my bus. I get on and pay the fare. I'm gonna be late again. But my feet, they moved on their own. You have never been to church in your life. If you have, you know that this is a feeling you're supposed to have. And I know that it's wrong, but I feel whole. Yeah, I feel whole. Oh, I feel holy. Thank you very much. If my neighbors didn't know I was doing this, they know now. Do like an Elvis lip curl as you tune up. Okay, last song. Here we go. Last song. This is a song called Judy Blithely, and I'm going to have to keep my glasses on my face as I sing this one. Here we go. Let's give it a shot. That's the chord I was looking for. If it's not you, Judy, I don't know. Just might dry up like a rose of Jericho. Now, Judy, I know I can ask. You gotta put on your own mask. I wonder if you've any idea what I'm supposed to do. Oh. Who's been crying, Judy? I can't say. We're so cavalier, but my heart won't obey. Now, Judy, I ain't second best. I feel a little dispossessed. I second guess my looks, my stupid words, my stupid hair. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, Judy, blithely I pick up the phone. Pretend I got someone else to call. I could write a letter, it might say, drank from styrofoam, your vintage Beaujolais. I never felt like that before. My heart was pounding furthermore. I called my sister, shouted songs, and spoiled her honeymoon. Oh. Oh, Judy, blithely I pick up the phone. Pretend I got someone else to call. Blithely I pick up the phone. Pretend I got someone else to call. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
I was trying to do like applause for as like thousands of people.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a wonderful set. Thank you so much, James.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm covered in sweat for the rest of my meetings today. I'm going to look like this.
Fantastic. You're glowing. It's been so long since I've heard you play, so it was really wonderful. Thank you. I just wanted to pop back up to tell the folks at home that in case you missed the beginning of the show, it's archived at the YouTube channel of Minneapolis Downtown Improvement District. We'll be here every Tuesday and Thursday throughout August at noon to 1 Central Time. And then we have a couple really awesome shows shot in amazing places that downtown locations that are pretty much abandoned. And we had one we kicked off with Jeremy Messersmith last week. These are all archived as well. And then we have Turn coming up and Lady Midnight as well.
Oh, cool.
So it's we're doing good stuff, trying to get the music and the performances out there. And yeah, stay in touch, y'all at home. School for Girls is James's band. James Rone also does a bunch of solo stuff and comedy and acting and all that good stuff. Thank you for supporting Culture Club as well. And yeah, we'll see you again soon. Thanks, y'all.